So on day 7, as we leave Nerang Camp Hut, we are doing a 16k today. I can't remember the name of the next hut. 16k's! I know, my love. 16k. Now we have come to appreciate anything under 20. Gringer Creek. Okay. So look at this beautiful bush. So we're going to Gringer Creek, 16k's. We're feeling pretty good. It was very cold last night. So if that's any indication of heading further south. But yeah, other than that, we're all good. We're all in good spirits. As we mentioned yesterday, we came in like very sore feet. So today is just a 16er. Get things back on track, and then we'll see how we go. So we're day 7. And we're, March 19th. So here we go. For those of you wondering about education while we're hiking, we have had all sorts of discussions. We're only 7 days in, and we have had multiple discussions about the amazing bush, the difference between different trees, the flora of the areas that we're going through, different plants, the bullbanksia, the different nuts that come off each of these, the honky nuts off the marri trees, and the she oak, the beautiful nuts that it drops. We've been discussing things like elevation, going up all the different Cuthbert and Vincent and Mount Cook, discussing all these sorts of everyday things, because we're doing them. You can feel while you learn. We've been discussing, we've had words of the day, we've been discussing and spelling. We've had maths. We've been doing percentage each day. We calculate what percentage of the whole track that we've hiked. We've been adding together hut stops to work out how many Ks we can do in a day if we can jump a hut. Miss B's been helping with all of that. There is so much, but on top of that, I just want to say, before we went, the difference in 7 days that Miss B has shown us on the track, with things like her independence, setting up her entire bed system, packing it all up, packing her pack in the morning ready to go, helping fill water bottles, realising the importance of making sure all the water bottles are packed and full, dehydration, hydration, rehydrating food, what worked, what might be a better way of doing it next time. All these discussions are just part of everyday life while you're hiking on the trail. The difference between hiking sticks, no hiking sticks, the difference between when the pack gets lighter, how fast we are per kilometre. We've been discussing all these things with her, and her understanding of hiking and the importance of food, shelter, water. Well, this is all part of life. So, we will obviously step things up as we become more track fit, but the sort of everyday learning that you get on a track like this, you enjoying it, darling?
Oh, definitely. I'm just trying to find a marri tree, because did you know, I can't find any honky nuts here, so
okay.
There's no marri trees around. But did you know a marri tree contains a sap that has medicinal properties, and you can use it for upset tummies or
Yep,
cuts.
you crush it up really fine, don't you?
And you put water to it or spit.
Yeah.
And you put it on the wound or cut. You put a leaf over it and find a vine somewhere. You tie it up and it can actually heal it. Tastes very bitter though.
Yes.
Very disgusting.
Where did we learn that from?
We had a tour of the Wildback.
We were actually at a volunteer day with the Noongar Aboriginal
Yeah.
man.
It was fantastic.
And we did try it, didn't we? But as Miss B said, it was very bitter. But it was nice to know that we can actually find these situations in the bush, and that they've been using these practices for over 66,000 years, so they must be onto something. And if we do find a marrow tree, we will show you. But like, these are the sorts of things that when you're out here and you get an opportunity to see them while you're actually got the time to...
You'll be eating it now.
I'm not eating it again either, unless I have an upset tummy. But yeah, so yeah, schooling on the road, or world schooling, or homeschooling, or whatever you want to call it, can be mixed in with all sorts of travel that you do. So look at this bush, just amazing. And I won't mention to her that there was a marrow tree pretty much right behind her at the time she filmed that. Ah! So when you're hiking, your mind just opens like you wouldn't believe. In travel in general, we find that our creativity just explodes when you're on the road, meeting new people, hearing new ideas, helping them brainstorm, whether it be business things or lifetime goals, or it's a big part of who we are. And when you're hiking, your mind just explodes with possibilities. Oh, hello, miss.
It's not 7.7 k's to go.
We're way closer than that now, I reckon.
Well, that was the last time Dad said.
Yeah, that was the last time Dad said.
210 k's.
Goodness me. So, yeah, it's just a really good opportunity to clear your mind, forget about all the crap that's going on back home and in the real world. And at the moment, the world's gone crazy with coronavirus. So, you know, just really take stock of what's important, and, you know, there's endless possibilities out there for you to explore. And I'm pretty pumped about our futures and our girls' future. And I think these opportunities when you go hiking and you really can just believe in anything, you know, it really opens your mind to your goals and possibilities. So I just thought I'd share that with you. It's one of the bonuses of actually just grabbing a pack, grabbing a couple of sticks. I know some people don't like sticks, but I don't think I could have done this without a stick. And hit the track, any track. Just go out, hug a tree. Just, you know, be out there in nature and let your mind wander. And it really is something amazing. So we're about 3.1 k's out of our next hut, and today's trek has been a lot flatter than the previous 6 days, which doesn't mean I don't have very sore feet still, but it's very pleasant compared to all the hills. I mean, the hills are absolutely stunning, don't get me wrong, but not so stunning when you're carrying 15 kilo on your back and sore feet. The bit of advice that people give you to have hiking shoes that are half a size bigger than you actually need, take that advice. I already had mine. I've done years of good trekking, so I don't regret bringing them, but an extra half size would have been dreamy right now. Stop the toes hitting the top once your feet swell up from hiking for a good number of k's. Brown's writing me lovely notes in the sand. You can do it. Gotta love that kid. Loves their daddy. So much! Look what Daddy just did for us. So we're at Gringer Creek, as you know, and our little track angel comes in the form of Daddy Pooper, who walked to the North Banister. Now the hotel, the tavern is closed. I don't know what's happening with it and whether it will reopen, but the servo was open and we managed to get all of this Oh my God.
All of
Equals
it?
very happy people. I think Daddy might want us to do a long walk tomorrow.